Alright, I need to move my broadcast picture somewhere else. Can you watch it or not? Let's go! I'm home vantage. I'm home. Of Super Bowl 53. Yeah? Look, I'm home vantage. I have home advantage. But I came from the wild card. I bet. That's why. I know. Are you guys gonna watch my stream or not? You two. I know. I'm talking to Flicks and no wait. Yeah. And Fan. They haven't started watching me yet. I am the UK fan 01. Watch me beat you. Are you gonna scream if I do beat you? Yeah. Will you get mad? Wait. We'll be the first team ever coming from the wild card and winning a Super Bowl. Alright. Wait 1 second. I don't know why it's not letting people watch my stream. Share content, yes. Okay, now. Wait. I don't see you on my screen. Now you gotta try to watch me. What stream? I don't see nobody on the eyes for me. Alright, now he's watching. Didn't show nobody's watching. Text in chat if you're watching. Say something. What? Let me add you as a friend. This will be a crazy Super Bowl. This is going to be a crazy one. I came all the way from the wild card. Wait, I want to see the playoff schedule of mine. My team schedule. Explosive Beast Coast. The mother ride or die 4 months, strictly 4 months. Survival of the fittest. That's the sound of the police. I'm in deep. Alright, I beat the. I'm in a winning streak right now. I had to win off. I gave you power. 21 questions like. Warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. 2 words. Tonight's the night, guess who's back on my block? Rather unique, Bucktown, this on that quiet storm, T-O-N-Y. Oh, I already went in it. I'm searching right now. Alright, this is gonna wait, who's the other person? Wait. EIX isn't watching me. Let me edit my uniforms. That's it. Because I have the best. I like my uniform though. I'm running. I bet you in real life it shouldn't be me in the Super Bowl with you. I don't think it should be. You think it should be one of the other two teams? I feel like it should be Baltimore. I feel like it should be the Bucks in the Super Bowl right now. I earned it. Because I beat 3 people in a row. I want to keep this franchise.
All right,
let's
Coach,
keep this one.
thank
I
you
like
very
this one.
much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi
can I ask,
Trophy.
where is this Super
Hi
Bowl
again, everyone.
taking place at?
Along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach the Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. I don't know who this other person that's watching me.
It's Dime, the other person.
Mixon with a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Smith. And Jeffrey's got it. They convert on third with a gain of 22. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start.
I don't know how
this
to
one.
do
Seems
it.
pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays. And
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, here's Smith. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A chance
is that who's watching me? The other person is?
Here's first and goal. It's Mixon on the counter. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
On second down, here's Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here's Mixon.
Let's go! No. Oh no. The freak. I don't have the disc. That's stupid. I had that. All right. It better save that touchdown. If it's not, it's just not fair. It better save that touchdown. I'm not doing that all again. You think it could have? It said it would. I think it said it saved the touchdown too. I don't even have the disc. I got it on the Xbox. Look at my yards. How many yards I passed. Oh, I don't know what happened. All right, I got the touchdown.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl.
I have to do that all again.
It seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter. The cameras more numerous. I don't know. There's just so much that goes into this game.
Me have the touchdown?
It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is
let me have a free touchdown. Let's say that didn't happen. List all your people. I can't
imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world.
You can actually blitz them all.
Picked off by Marshawn.
You can ask,
and they will
ask a fan.
46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now Wilson. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more
I don't run blitz all the time. This
is what Coach they got right after.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And that's going to be incomplete.
No, I'm not doing it. My coach wants me to do it.
That went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
That's not fair. It would be 7-0 right now.
They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Derek Barnett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And this one is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets a
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It didn't give us. It didn't let us go for the fumble. It said it was a fumble.
And he gets this away. And look at this. This is a good one. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
There's a flag anyway. Who's that flag on? It's on us anyway.
Penalty stings big time there. Wipes away a very good return.
And they work at it so hard because the goals give
yourself some space for your offense to really work. I'm throwing it to Jeffrey. Get on Jeffrey's guy.
Outside the 20 or 25-yard line. Instead, this one's going to come back.
And take that one dude on corner.
On first down, it's Smith. Jeffrey with a catch left side. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front,
I freaking missed the field goal.
Organization.
Here's Busher to kick it away.
Got the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs.
It's my coach wants me to do that.
You don't want to get behind the sticks
I like
because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield.
Did you draft another quarterback?
But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he's got Moncrief. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
He completed a pass because he didn't want to go out.
But he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale?
He's 1 for 5.
Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you kind of get it back, even with just 1 throw.
Here's Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble.
Fourth
but now they're looking at the 4th down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot.
I'm serious.
You have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay,
on you.
Let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Yeah.
Wilson. Open space inside the 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And it's a 2nd down.
Who is your wide receiver?
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
First quarter is done with the Super Bowl.
Well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I feel like this
so
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Watch me get hot in 4th quarter like I did the last games.
He'll run it here with Blunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's harder than
They'll wind
18.
up losing 3 yards
18,
here.
you could run it good.
And just like that, it's 3rd down.
You had to get open field, and then he starts running fast.
Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. Under pressure, down he goes.
What's up?
Sacked at the 10.
He like made my linebacker or something in there, right there.
The game, and that puts him in some company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
Made it.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Hey, on.
Now a play fake here on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 35. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that was pretty easy.
Grab your face
They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard, 15-yard, inadvertent or not.
I wish it was,
It's a lot
Hody.
easier. You see it, you call it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Russell Wilson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are in for 6. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. The kickoff
It should be 10-7, and I missed the field goal.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Everyone just got quiet there, and the fans got quiet.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
Yeah.
He was reaching to
He was
bring in the
talking a lot of
football.
smack
Really,
when he was
really
playing the
well
Raiders.
done.
Decent offense.
When he
just
was playing the
better
Raiders,
defense. I think you're right. Back to the air. Smith on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a third down. Out of the gun, Smith. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Noah
Can I go for this or not?
in there to drop it for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Matt Milano.
I'm doing coach session.
He gets him
I'm not
for a
running
loss of
blitz the
7.
whole game.
Sometimes
I'm
I
not
watch
running
games and
blitz
wonder
the whole
why they
game.
use play
Like
fakes
that
on
other
certain passing
dude.
situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same.
No, it's not.
one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
They'll roll him out right. Toward the right sideline, but incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis
Hey, he said he was
Landry that
about
time.
to change
And
quarterback
it's 3rd down.
to his
Had the
backup.
right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Let's
couldn't
go.
Connect.
Incomplete.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a first down
Johnny
and
Eckerd.
10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right?
That should be pass interference.
The other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On 2nd and 10, Smith. Wide open, Gronkowski. Gronkowski's going to go. 20, 10.
Loser! Loser! I did the right one. I did loser.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got
my second field goal!
Wasn't it? That was really special.
Do you like my...
But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends...
Hey, did you like my dance I did in the end zone?
Sometimes bigger running backs, they just put them
did you see the dance or not?
And make plays like that.
Oh, look at the juke. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
The game wants me to win the Super Bowl.
Benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
On 1st down, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. And it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different
looks. Hey, you can't tell them while I'm running.
They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. The play fake. Here's Wilson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
I think I'm going to win. I'm the underdog. It'll be my... It'll be my... And it...
This is fielded at the goal line.
And it's... It'll be my second win. Get to it'll be the second underdog win I get because it'll be the same team, like 15-1. I already beat a 15-1 team. I think I can beat them. I think I can beat the Ravens. Jumbo, Jumbo.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Are you mad you're
hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
They messed up the running backs this year.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And he dumps it off to Blount. And he's going to lose yardage here.
No, don't leave. If you leave, I win. I have more yards than you and 2 TDs. What are you doing? Are you changing quarterback?
Back to his own 18.
You know you have to call a timeout first.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Who is? Why are you starting him in the Super Bowl now? Wilson did good for you the whole year.
Right arm of Dalton here. And he's got Fitzgerald. And takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time third down play for the Ravens. 54 yards. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Blunt. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So that one will be accepted. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Another chance for Dalton. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum.
I like doing
momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about.
You're lucky you got it on the 1-yard line.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have cut it to a score. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Smith on 1st down. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Oh, he called a timeout.
Now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Smith. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I have one more play after this. If I can get it down.
2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Maybe 2.
Double.
2nd and 10. Smith again. Powering his way forward. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
No, it was a 61-yarder.
Smith now
over
200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
No, it's not.
The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come upon halftime here in Super Bowl 53.
I had more yards up, and it was like a 42.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53.
What's your backup does bad now?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. In for the score. And the Ravens are in for 6.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Well, special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
Are you sweating?
We've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front.
No, what? How is that on me?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Hey, gun.
From the gun, here's Smith. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Third and long, it's Smith. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got him in, complete.
Let's go.
Big play for the Saints on third down. 47 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. That's going to set them back 5 yards. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Again, Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's not a bad idea, not at all. You've got a bunch of defenders reeling a little bit back on their heels after just giving up a big play. You take another shot and hope to complete it. In this case, though, it falls incomplete.
Smith going again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Wait, this
An incomplete
isn't the
pass
same
on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
No, it's not.
To the air again, Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Can I go for this or not?
Dropping for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points.
You caught it.
Back over to the offense.
Popped it back
let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down.
It bounced off of your hand.
1st and 10 for Dalton. That was hit, and Dalton lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Wide open receiver complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he...
While you're doing that, I'm going to check who my backup is. Do you see who my backup is? You think he's good or not? You don't know who that is? Hello? Wait, I want to show who's the one that's watching. Are they watching right now? Look at my backup quarterback. Is he good or not? I don't know if he is. He's not really that trash.
Will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
No, I'm not taking Smith out.
Here's Smith now on second down. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Hey, just wait for the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and
I'm just going to get hot in the fourth quarter.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
You wasn't... Oh! Attended grounding. Attending grounding.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
After this, do you want to do an online head-to-head game?
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the interception, here's Smith. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
Are you mad?
And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Steps away to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Last game.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? After the penalty, it's Mixon. And there is a flag.
That better not be coming back. What the heck?
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Forced out to it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I thought you would usually get to run it out. He didn't. No, he didn't take a knee.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now a carry for Blount. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton.
Let's go! Let's go!
This time doesn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Good for that. Thank
they
you
go play action here on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there. Because
come on, EA.
I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
What play? That one? Nope. The top one? Bottom or second? Last?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
I was trying to take one of my defense guys off of there. He can come and get it.
Because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Dalton. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 55 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, Those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on
Me
both
too.
counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly.
You have to go
now they can't afford to do that again.
I have to go
now
tomorrow.
can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Play action. It's Smith. Going for the deep ball. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough
your boy
spots.
just
That was
invited.
a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
All the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
12.
Throwing again to Smith.
Facing.
Shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill.
Yeah.
I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Smith. He's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
We don't know yet.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. On first down, Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. To throw on second down is Smith. Dancing to his left. Buying time to it. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sheldon Richardson in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to air one out. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
Hey, can I just tell you something? If you didn't bring Dalton in, the game would have been over. I would have.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Smith now throwing on 3rd and long. And this one is incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested.
My coach wants me to go for it.
That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Almost.
Now Dalton.
Did I give you a better chance to try to win, get more than the other guy?
An excellent way to start the drive there.
Was I working you to win this game?
Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this.
Was I making you do more than the last game
they come up 1st and 10
to get in the Super Bowl?
Now a play fake here on 1st
I deserved
down.
it.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31.
They hit that crossing.
It would have been an upset if I did
win.
win.
He puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping out the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
GG.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Just take the delay game.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up 3rd and long.
If you need it here, it will stop the clock.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he's got his man, that's Landry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Good game.
Big pickup there.
I made you
that
win
should
this.
Be more than enough to wrap this one up.
I